Someone will record it. There you go.
Ah, hello, Dan.
Hello, mate. Is it really you or?
No, this is not me. I am on a beach in the Bahamas. This is my avatar. Right, okay. So I'm going to need to do a lot of screen sharing on this. So let's hope I get this right. So first of all, I want to just show you I don't know really what I'm doing. What can you see? Can you see my whole screen?
We can see Roger Bates' new masterclass, Roger masterclass demo.
Hang on. God, this is a disaster right from the start. Right. Okay, sorry, I did actually want that. So, right. So you can see what's on the screen, yes? Somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
first of all, I'm going to show you this. Just watch this. You haven't seen the full video yet.
It's a fact that informative social media and marketing videos of you speak directly to your target audience.
Roger, we can't see that.
However, creating these videos could be very...
We can see the screen with your folder, but we can't actually see the screen that's got the video on it.
Sounds good, though.
You might have to double click it.
You need to just expand on it, really.
Double click it.
We have two screens.
You see that?
No.
Have you got two screens, Roger?
Might need to just drag it across to this one.
No.
This is about this item is not shared. Share this item on the right hand side. Does that make any difference? I'm not very good with this.
Roger, that's what we can see. Look.
What?
On my phone, that's what we can see.
Okay.
Roger, when you shared this, did you share an application or the actual screen itself?
Hang on, let me go into something different.
Because you might want to unshare and then reshare. Just make sure you're sharing the whole of the desktop, and then everything will show up unless you've got two screens.
Right, what about that?
We can see Zoom.
Hang on. For God's sake.
Now we can see that. Yes, we can see both things there. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Just watch this for a moment.
It's a fact that informative social media and marketing videos of you speaking directly to your target audience drives more conversions. However, creating these videos could be very time-consuming and stressful. But what if you could clone a lifelike avatar of yourself and your voice that is so realistic that even your own family can't tell the difference? This video you are watching and listening to right now is a cloned avatar of me. I made this whole video in just a few minutes using only my computer. Just think what a game changer this could be for you. In my masterclass, I'll show you how to easily create videos of yourself, speaking directly to your target audience on any subject you wish, without you ever needing to appear on camera.
Right.
Good
That's
idea.
what we're talking about. Okay, so I take it you can see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Camera screen now.
Right, okay, so the canvas screen, right, okay, so what we're going to do first is, it all begins obviously with creating, you know, an avatar of yourself, all right? So you do have to be on camera to do this first video, but you can make multiple videos from this saying whatever you damn well like. I mean, when I first did this, I sent my wife a video of me, a video avatar, and she thought it was me. I think I was asking her, does she want to watch, you know, a couple of programs tonight, or you know, whatever. Anyway, so she thought it was me. So the first thing you need to do is create the video. So the way I do this is, I don't know how to keep swapping between the two, but so the way I do this, I use, if you want to make notes, I use something called teleprompter, all right, which is, can you see it there? I don't know, it's there somewhere. There. Can you see that, or is it all blurred?
Blurred.
Right, okay.
Can
It's
I
just
ask, is that the free teleprompter app?
It's just an app called teleprompter.
Yeah, I've got teleprompter. Is that the free one that you're using?
Yes.
The right, okay, all right.
Yeah. But, to be honest, I try and do everything for free if I can.
Yeah.
Even sell houses.
Sorry?
Even sell houses, Roger.
No, 2%. I did like your comment about the game show. I thought that was hilarious. The 1% thing. Anyway, right. So at the moment, you can just see my screen. You can't see me. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody. Right. So I use teleprompter. I write a script. And for this, what you want to do is ideally speak for something like 5 minutes. All right. So it can be about anything you like. You could read it from a book. So what the teleprompter does is you can write a script within teleprompter. You can adjust the speed, you can adjust the font, and then all I do is I put it on a tripod, face me, obviously, and I just read from the script. All right. So initially, to create the clone of your voice, you need to speak continuously in your own voice for something like 5 minutes. All right. And we'll go through that in a minute. So the first thing that I want to do is create the video that I'm going to use as the basis for the avatar. So I've learned the easiest way to do this is try and do it on a white background if you can, because you're going to get rid of the background and just have the outline of yourself. Okay, so so I'm in Canva. I've uploaded the video of me talking, and there it is. And this can be anything you like. All right. So
out very well, because the buyers have their own idea about how much fixing these problems will cost, and because most people don't know much about it.
All right. So that goes on for however long you want it to go on. They recommend at least 2 minutes for these videos, but to do the voice, you need to do it for about 5 minutes. So everyone can see the Canva screen. Somebody just say yes.
Yep.
Someone. Yeah. Can we nominate someone? Steve. You're the only one who seems to answer them down. Right. Okay. So then we're going to get rid of the background. Why isn't that? Of course, it never bloody works when you're actually going to do it, does it?
No.
Sorry, back to the beginning. Right, so background remover. I don't know why that's not working. Right, anyway, so you use the background remover. It removes the background and it just leaves you as the avatar. So it's exactly the same thing.
Homeowners looking to sell.
All right, so that's the script that I used, and it goes on for quite a while, to be honest. Right, so then all you're going to do is you're going to download that. So I want to try and show you how quick this can be. So the bit that takes the time, obviously, is doing the video in the first place, but you only have to do it once. So once you've done that and you've uploaded it, this is how quick it can actually be. All right, so you're going to download that. So you're going to go to share, download, and then that is going to be in here. So there it is.
Homeowners looking
Oh,
to...
sorry, hang on, I missed something here. So when you go into this, you can, of course, we want to put a background on it. So if you go to images, this is a property that I took on the other day. Everyone can see that still?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to put that on, position it to go backward. Get rid of that, shouldn't be there. All right, and then that's what I'm going to download. All right, so you go back to share, download, blah, blah, blah. And then, sorry, I've got to keep moving this around. And then, as I say, that is the video we've just downloaded. All right.
Homeowners looking to sell what?
All right, so, you know,
they're going to negotiate the thousands
the
of
whole
pounds
video
they
there.
think it's going to cost.
All right. So clear so far. I mean, I would imagine most people have done that loads of times. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So then we're going to go to, I don't know how to get rid of that bit at the top. We're going to go to, oh, go away. How do I get rid of this at the top? We're going to go to this, which is, so the two things we're going to use to do this is 11 Labs to do the voice. Right, everyone can see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. I'll just assume you can see it. Right, so we're going to go to 11 Labs. And like I say, you can do all this for free to start with. If you then want to sort of produce tons of videos, obviously there's a cost. This is just 20 quid a month. And the other one we're going to use, if you go to the paid version, that's just 20 quid a month. All right, but my intention was to use this for social media videos where I want to be on camera. And the way I used to do it, I used to hire a company, £500 a month. Once a month, we would go out and we would shoot, you know, maybe 10 videos. And it's, to be honest, it's a real pain in the arse, and it costs 500 quid a month. So the second one we're going to use is called HeyGen. And this is to actually do the video itself. All right, so if you want to make a note, HeyGen. So the first thing we're going to do is go into 11 Labs. Now, bear in mind, I've already set up my voice. So all you need to do is speak continuously. You can, you know, in a record, you can do a voice note or whatever, voice recording of you speaking in your normal voice, you know, with up and down cadences and what have you, maybe something dramatic, you know, whatever. And over 5 minutes, that will create an avatar of your voice. Now, you can alter the speed, you can alter the stability, you can alter the similarity. All right, so this is the script that I've written that we're going to use for this demonstration. So you've written the script and you generate the speech, and this is what it sounds like. And I think you'll agree this sounds like me.
All cost pennies and pence to fix. My name is Roger Bates, your local Basildon estate agent at rogerbatesproperties.co.uk. I've been a local estate agent for 40 years and negotiated literally thousands of property sales for my clients. If you want the checklist, simply leave me a comment below this video and I'll send it to you.
All right, so then you just download. Did you all hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you download that, which is there.
Homeowners looking to sell? What you think are small repairs could be the biggest reason your home doesn't sell. I've written a checklist that details the most common repairs that put people off buying your home, which, by the way,
Okay, and then we're going to go to HeyGen, which is under here. So we've got the recording. Oh, mate, we're now going to go to HeyGen. So I've done loads of these now, and we're going to create the video. All right, so this is how quick it is. So avatar, landscape. Right, I'm going to add a new look. So upload the footage, browse the files, and that's going to be, there's nowhere to put this damn thing. That's going to be this one. So I'm going to upload that, and then it asks you certain questions, which is the same every time. Footage looks good, upload that. Then we're going to go to, there's the new look. So we've added that. So we're then going to create the video. There's nowhere to put this damn thing, it doesn't get in the way. Right, so that's what we've just created, if you remember, from there, yeah, in Canva. All with it so far. Then we're going to do that, upload the 11 labs, the voice, which is there. So double click on that, get rid of the watermark, submit. And then, because I've already done this, we're going to go back to that. And I think, where is it? That one. All right, so which is, so you download that, which is there. And this is the finished article.
Homeowners looking to sell? What you think are small repairs could be the biggest reason your home doesn't sell. I've written a checklist that details the most common repairs that put people off buying your home, which, by the way, all cost pennies and pence to fix. My name is Roger Bates, your local Basildon estate agent at rogerbatesproperties.co.uk. I've been a local estate agent for 40 years and negotiated literally thousands of property sales for my clients. If you want the checklist, simply leave me a comment below this video and I'll send it to you.
All right, what do you think?
I'm staggered. It's amazing.
Right, it looks like me. Would you agree? It sounds like me, and it looked like me actually talking.
You didn't have to match the voice to the, you know, like the video to the voice, Roger, did you there? So it just like the system just does it automatically.
Does it automatically? I mean, how brilliant is this? Seriously.
Homeowners looking to sell? What you think are small repairs could be the biggest reason your home doesn't sell. I've written a checklist that details the most common repairs that put people off buying your home, which, by the way, all cost pennies and pence to fix. My name is Roger Bates, your local Basildon estate agent at rogerbatesproperties.co.uk. I've been a local estate agent for 40 years and negotiated literally thousands of property sales for my clients. If you want the checklist, simply leave me a comment below this video and I'll send it to you.
All right.
Well, where can I get the checklist, Roger? It was jokes.
I'll send it to you.
Roger,
So,
Roger, I missed the bit with your image.
yeah.
Was I missed the bit? Was that a video of you or was it a still shot?
It's a video.
That was a video initially.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I did the video in Canva. So
Right.
the initial video, if I go back, I don't know why that keeps appearing. Right, that's the video I used.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing I did was stood against the white background. This is actually in a flat that I took on. so I stood against the white background. I spoke, you know, I had a script on my teleprompter, and I mean, it can be anything. You know, it could have been a page out of a book. I could have just read off the page. But it's in your normal voice, you know, I mean, what I've learned when I first started, I was sort of making all these hand gestures, and it doesn't, although it will duplicate it, they're not always in the right place for emphasis. So what I learned was that I just try and now just stay still. So for this video, it is, you know, you can see I'm just very still. All right, so I created this video.
Common repairs you need to watch out for. If you want the checklist, simply leave me a comment below this video and I'll send it to you. My name is Roger Bates, your local Basildon estate.
Right, but I could have been talking about anything. I just happened to be doing it for this masterclass. All right, so I could have been talking about anything. So then I got rid of the background, and you can put any background you like on there. So uploads, you know, I chose that and just put it as the background. Position, blooming thing, backward, and there's me. Yeah, and that's what you see in the finished video. But it could have been, could have been any of these.
Can I ask a question that might sound really stupid? Does it have to be an image, or could you put yourself in front of a video? So could you put yourself in front of, say, like the local high street while it's actually moving, or does it have to be a video? And
to be honest, I don't know. Actually,
right, okay.
I don't know that. All right,
It
so
say video is actually there, so you might be able to do video.
Yeah, so what you would do in that situation, I think, is video yourself where you want the background.
Yeah.
And then you haven't got to do any cutting out, and you can use that background for anything. So, for instance, I did. I've done loads of these. You know? So I use them. So, for instance, I use them to, like this one. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about the dogs. Right, so this is me. Now, I couldn't attend this photo shoot. So I took the photo of I did exactly what we've just done. And this is me describing the property.
Hi, it's Roger Bates from Roger Bates Properties in Basildon, and I'm here today at this highly desirable Kingswood location near the golf course, and it's just an 18-minute walk to the C2C train station. I live just around the corner in a similar house, and I love these houses and this location, and I think it's one of the best in Basildon. So this is a substantial, beautifully presented, a very spacious detached family home that has 4 double bedrooms, 2 reception rooms and 2 bathrooms. The property enjoys a huge lounge with bifold doors that give panoramic views of the rear garden. There is a large fitted kitchen and dining room with plenty of worktops, integrated appliances and plenty of space for dining table and chairs. An inner hallway leads to 2 spacious double bedrooms and a very useful ground floor shower room, WC. The first floor has a further 2 very spacious double bedrooms, both with extensive eave storage space, residential location. I really like how big this home is and how large the rear garden is, and I think you will too. So let's have a look.
All right, and then it goes into the video of the property. So that's an avatar of me. I couldn't be on that photo shoot. The vendor loves it. She doesn't know it's an avatar of me. I was never there.
And all done in one take, Roger.
all done in one take. Yeah, precisely. All right. So when I do these videos, I mean, to be honest, for the house, I still prefer to be there because I'm a bit more animated. So the reason I did this, the reason I worked out how to do this was really for social media videos, you know, that only last maybe 30 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever. And it's just going to be an introduction to maybe the next video, or, you know, download a guide or go to my website. You know, so it could be, I can find it. I mean, this will be an early one that I've done.
Just whilst you're looking for that, Roger, there's a massive opportunity here to set your VA.
Oh, here we are. Sorry, can I answer that in a minute?
Yeah, sorry.
Estate agent is crucial with buying or selling a property. A well-informed decision can help you secure the best value for your home or find the ideal property. There are many estate agents, but how do you determine which one is best suited to your needs? This is the first in a series of videos that aim to help you understand what to look for in an estate agent in Basildon and how Roger Bates Properties stands out as one of the top property agents in the area. Simply message me or click the link below to get your guide.
Right, that's an avatar of me. That's not actually me. I mean, I think it's incredible. Does anyone else think it's incredible?
It's
really good. Yeah.
Staggering. And it's so accessible.
I had no idea, to be honest. I wonder now how many other videos I've seen that are the same, but you wouldn't know, would you really?
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking, Simon. You would not know that was an avatar.
There's tons of them on I mean, I can sort of tell now, but there's if you go on Instagram, there's loads of them.
As I say, you see people advertising it, but you never think about.
This is a way. I mean, you can see how quickly you can produce these videos. All right. So the only real time taken was doing the initial video and setting up the voice so it sounds like me, and that's it really.
And to do something like that now on a new instruction, how long would it take you from start to finish? Now you've done lots.
I can do it literally in 10 minutes.
Wow.
It's that fast. So if I took that as a background, right, it's already in HeyGen. All I would do is create, create that, create the script, download it, which I've already got, and then I could just go, I could use that. Hang on, so create a video. Right, so the look that I want is here somewhere. Oh, there we are. All right, so then I'd get rid of that. Add the script. Get rid of that. Submit. Call it something, I don't know, MC4 or something.
You're able to get rid of the watermark because you're on the paid version?
Yes.
That stays there if you're on the free version?
No, I think it went on the... So there it is in line. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's in line for processing. I mean, while that's processing, ask me any...
Can I ask, why have you got the paid version? Is that because of the volumes that you're doing?
Yes, because I wanted to do a lot.
Sorry, just so I've got this in the right order. Canva is the the video and removing the background.
Yeah, I mean, there's other things you can use.
11 Labs for?
Create the voice.
Right.
So you can create the voice in HeyGen, but it wasn't as realistic. So from the research I did, HeyGen was recommended to do for the avatar, and 11 Labs was recommended for the voice.
Okay.
I suppose
Anthony. Sorry, Anthony. Anthony said he had saw it as a really good opportunity for something.
Yeah, what I was looking at, thinking on the lines of, you can actually leverage yourself out of your social media posts. You can leverage yourself out. How amazing is that? So you can set your VA up with all of this and say, right, I want you to do this many posts on this many things. Just go and do it. And you get, obviously, your teething and checking and whatnot. But after a while, it's like, I don't even need to know. Just crack on with it, and I can go and focus on something else.
Well,
exactly.
That's what I was thinking. And for me, with my umming and ahhing, this is perfect.
But even if, I mean, look, you're going to see how quickly this is done. All right. So this will literally take 5 minutes because I've already got the avatar done. And once you've done a few avatars, you've got total choice. So you can continue the conversation with a new avatar. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So I've got them sitting at a desk. I've got them standing up. I've got them outside. I've got them, you know, it's so easy to do.
I'm quite nervous about doing videos, but this is going to change it completely for me. A new level of confidence.
But even if you're doing it yourself, you'll see, right? So within a few more seconds, that's going to be ready. There, so it's ready. So how long has that taken? It's not even taken 5 minutes, is it?
No.
It's
more than one avatar in one video.
Looking to sell? What you think are small repairs could be the biggest reason your home doesn't sell. I've written a checklist that details the most common repairs that put people off buying your home, which, by the way, all cost pennies and pence to fix. My name is Roger Bates, your local Basildon estate agent at rogerbatesproperties.co.uk. I've been a local estate agent for 40 years and negotiated literally thousands of property sales for my clients. If you want the checklist, simply leave me a comment below this video and I'll send it to you.
There you go. How long did that?
Roger, was that background a photo? Or was it a video?
No, that's me in the garden. That's me in a vendor's garden.
Right. I would say because the trees and stuff were moving as well, so
yeah.
So what you've just, Roger, what you've just read out there, where did you type that into?
11.
There, that's what we started with.
Right, so that's the script in 11 Labs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Roger, we've got teleprompter, Canva, 11 Labs, and HeyGen. They're the 4 apps to create this whole.
That's what I use. Yeah, you can use other things.
So where was the teleprompter? Where does the teleprompter come into all this?
That's so that I know what I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
All right.
That's the initial video you used, that wasn't it? So when you
yes. All right. So, you know, when I first started doing these videos, sorry.
Can I ask, Roger, as well, do you ever put subtitles up?
I haven't, no.
Sure, that's a good point.
So
yeah, because most of my videos I would like to be able to have subtitles, so it might be worthwhile having a look to see how I do that. I wonder if you can do it in teleprompter or something.
I don't know.
Instagram and Facebook and stuff will put subtitles up for you anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, it's done automatically, isn't it? All right. So you saw me actually do that live.
Yeah.
Apart from the initial video, that's once you've got the basic videos, right, of you just talking to camera for 5 minutes. For the actual video, you only need 2 minutes. For the voice, which you only ever do once, you need 5 minutes. For the actual videos, you need it needs to be 2 minutes or longer. All right. So so that, I mean, that's easy to do, right? You can talk for 2 minutes in front of a camera about anything. So and then you can have as many of these as you like. All right, so I could now quickly write a new script, all right, download it, upload it to that using that, and I'd be saying something totally different.
It's really clever.
Very clever.
So do you want to do that? Or do you not need to see that again, really?
No, I think I'm personally, I think I'm just a case of giving it a go now.
Yeah. So just on teleprompter, because I had to walk out for a minute because someone's just signed me up. What does teleprompter do?
Right, so to create the initial video, right, of me talking, what I did was that's me standing in a vendor's flat recording this video.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I just spoke. You know, you can do it for however long you want.
Property sales for my clients. In each of these
So that's
videos,
actually
I'll
me.
share with you one tip or strategy so you can get the best selling price when you move home.
Right, and that video lasts for 3 minutes 22. That's just me. I just took, I think, something off one of my blogs, put it in teleprompter. So teleprompter is just an app. Go to the App Store, type in teleprompter. I think it might be teleprompter 2 or whatever, and then that allows you. So when you open it, you import your script. I don't know if you can see that. You input your script, and you just read it.
Okay.
All right. So all I use is a tripod, which was, I think, 11 quid off of Amazon. That clips in the tripod, and you know, I'm just literally talking to the camera. All right. So this is how easy it is. All right. So, oh, hang on. So 3, 2, 1. Homeowners looking to sell. What you think are small repairs could be the biggest reason your home doesn't sell. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you the most common repairs, etc., etc. Right, and that is what that video is. Yes. So then, all you're doing there is your background remover, and then you put your own background on, whatever you want it to be. Could be a garden, could be a house, could be the high street, could be anything. Now, you can do these walking along. All right, you don't have to be. So the video that you're doing, the reason I use a teleprompter was because, you know, when I first started doing these videos in people's houses, I might end up doing 10 takes, 20 takes, trying to remember what I'm meant to be saying. You know, hi, this is Roger Bates from Roger Bates Properties. I'm here today in Kingswood in Basildon to take on this absolutely, oh shit, I've got to do it again. Or you forget something. So the idea was, you know, you get halfway through or to the end of it, you think, oh, bloody hell, I didn't mention the garden. So I now do it all on teleprompter, just read it off. Because the teleprompter is on the left hand of the screen, it means that you're looking basically at the camera. And people have commented on my videos and have said, we love your videos, you know, and what we're impressed about, it's all done in one take. You know, what they don't realize is that it may have taken me more than one take, but I'm reading it. They don't realize I'm reading it. So that could be anywhere. You could be, you know, you could have somebody filming you, you know, as you're walking along or on a selfie stick. So the thing with this is you're not recording the actual video on the teleprompter. All you're doing, you could talk about anything. You could talk about what you did yesterday, what you did this morning, what your morning routine is. All right, something that you know back to front that you can just talk for 5 minutes, or actually 2 minutes for the avatar. All right, the 11 labs where you've got to talk for 5 minutes to do the initial voice, you just sit wherever you want to sit and record yourself. Yeah, does that make sense?
It does. Roger, can you just go through the steps again? So step 1 is you're doing obviously the teleprompter video, and then you're uploading the video into Canva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here it is. So videos, there's the video. So click on that and it uploads it to there. Because I don't want that background, obviously, that's me just recording the video. Background remover. Uploads. So image, you know, choose whatever image you want. You know, it could be anything. All right, put the image on, make sure it looks, you know, as realistic as you can get it in proportion. You know, so so with that one that I did, it just so happens it's about, you know, it's about right for that size. Position to the back, and there's me in the room.
Okay, and you can shrink yourself down into the bottom left-hand corner, for example, can't you, if you want to show more of the house? Yeah, great.
All right, so then all I would do is once I've got that, I would download it, you know, into there or wherever, and then into Agen, I would create the video, you know, exactly as I did before. It's that it's so, it is ridiculously simple, you know, and it's real fun experimenting with it actually.
Okay, and it looks if Canva remove background costs £100 for a year.
Yeah, you need 10 quid a month or £9.99, something like that, whatever it is. £7.99, I can't remember.
And I suppose you don't even need to do the video on some of them. You could use that 11 labs to just create you like a voiceover on your video tours.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
If you just video walk around, you could just type what you wanted to say and do it, and you don't have to sit there. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the whole idea was this: is
to get the avatar as well.
Yeah, I want to be on camera.
Yeah,
it's such a pain in the bum, you know, for me anyway, because you know I'm such a perfectionist that you know I want to look right, my hair's got to be right, you know, the whole thing has got to be perfect, you know, and I find it really stressful. You know, then you might do 10 takes, you know, even with the teleprompter. I mean, you shouldn't do, but you know, most of the time I can do it on one take now when I'm in people's houses. But sometimes, you know, if you don't get it right on the first one, it takes like 4 or 5, even with the teleprompter. With this, you haven't even got to be there.
Yeah.
You've not even got to be there. You've not got to. I mean, I'm one. If I could run this whole business without ever leaving my seat, I'd be in heaven. You know,
you'll have to send your avatar around to do the viewings.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't found a way of doing that yet. I suppose I could do a whole presentation and send it to them and say, please sign on my signable contract that I email them. Yeah, I suppose you know, in theory, you don't ever need to leave your seat, but or employ other people to do it for you. So anyway, so that's it. I mean, is it something that interests, you know, everybody or anybody?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very good. In fact, even just for the video tours and like speaking about the properties, but like like you mentioned before, the educational bits where you could just like go into ChatGPT and say, "Can I have a script on X subject?"
Yeah,
change
exactly.
it into this 11 labs, and it'll just be you stood in somebody's living room talking about top tips on how to do this, or top tips on how to do that, or a guide for a first-time buyer.
Yeah, and you can break it down into bite-sized pieces, and you know you could have a week's worth of you talking on camera on social media, and you can do it all in half an hour.
Yeah,
literally.
And just keep changing the avatar, otherwise you've always got the same t-shirt on.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a series, then it probably doesn't matter. But every new series can be, you know, a different background. It can be you know. So if you did 5 of these initial videos, then you just swap them around.
No, it's really interesting. It's quite scary, to be fair, isn't it? Because you don't know what you could get them to do all sorts.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I believe, I truly believe that these videos, I mean, my own family can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Cannot tell the difference. I mean, sometimes when I'm working on the computer, they say, "Oh, that's your avatar," and it's not. It's me.
No, it's interesting. Very clever.
But it's really simple to do. You know, the only work really involved is the initial setup. That's it, the initial setup. So, you know, with the 11 labs doing the actual voiceover, all right, I've got this is the one I believe. So I did 3 attempts, and this is the one. So I've got different versions of myself, and this is the one that's I think is the most accurate. And I truly believe this sounds like me. And you know, I've played it to family, and they can't tell the difference. You know, my wife has said, "Yeah, that really does sound like you."
No, it's very good. I suppose we'll play with it.
What you think are small repairs could be the biggest reason your home doesn't sell. I've written a checklist that details the most common repairs.
You know, that definitely sounds like me. But you can make it slower. You can make it more stable. So the less stable you make it, the more dramatic it sounds. Right? The more stable you make it, it's sort of it's not a monotone, but there's no rise and fall. You know, or there's less rise and fall. You know, so when you do these scripts, you generate the speech, and you know, sometimes you think, you know, I just need, no, it doesn't quite sound right, so you need to do it again. So, you know, there's a little bit of, you know, and you'll work out your own settings, and once you've done that, it's just so simple.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I could go to one of my blogs, you know, and copy the introduction, paste it into here, generate speech. That's it done. Save it, download it, save it, and then go to HeyGen, and I decide which, you know, which one of these I want. You know, do I want to be in the garden saying it? I've got, you know, others where I'm sitting at a desk.
I think for me, it's getting a VA to do it. I mean, you could save a hell of a lot of time by not doing it yourself, which is what I do at the moment.
Yeah, so here I am sitting at a desk.
Choosing the right estate agent is crucial when buying or selling a property. A well-informed decision can help you secure the best value for your home or find the ideal property. There are many estate agents, but how do you determine which one is best suited to your needs? This is the first in a series of videos that aim to help you understand what to look for in an estate agent in Basildon, and how Roger Bates Properties stands out as one of the top property agents in the area. Simply message me or click the link below to get your guide.
All right, and that's an avatar. It's not me. You know, that's a fictitious background. That's my avatar that I did in Canva. And yet nobody would know that wasn't me, would they?
No.
Roger, could I ask something? I think
so to get it in perspective, I wasn't there. I didn't say any of those words at all.
Roger, are you saying you're making a pointed effort to try and keep your voice a little bit more centralized rather than making it as like dynamic and exciting? Like, I'm going to exaggerate it to prove like, wow, this is going to be amazing. You know, that kind of stuff. You put that in, do you find it starts to wobble?
You might, yeah. If you want something, the more dramatic you want it to sound, the more you have to experiment with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a happy medium. You know, so here you've got these similarities, stability. This is for the voice, not the avatar. All right, the avatar will just sync with whatever you say, however you say it. So bear in mind that with HeyGen, I can do exactly that in a foreign language. Right, I haven't done it yet, but so I could do that in Italian. I could do that. So me speaking, I could do it in Italian. I could do it in Swahili. I could do it in Scottish. I could do it in, you know, French, Italian, German, whatever. It's all done in HeyGen. It all syncs up and done.
Brilliant.
I haven't got any need to do it in any other language. Sorry, you would do that in here, not in HeyGen. Yes. Any other questions?
No, I think you've covered everything, Roger. It's just about going to go and practice and play with it a little bit and
yeah.
get it working.
For me, it is a game changer.
Definitely.
You know, like I said, I couldn't attend that photo shoot. There's a couple lately that I haven't been able to attend. And I just did an avatar of me doing exactly what I normally do if I was standing in the property.
Yeah. Brilliant. Right.
Is that it?
I think so.
Any other questions? Anyone? Is anyone still there? A few have gone by the looks of it. I can't hear anyone if anyone's talking.
Wait, Nick, you're on mute if you're trying to.
Yeah. No, I'd just like to say I'm absolutely blown away with this morning. And, you know, one of the things that I'm going to be focusing on is my videos and doing a lot more on social media. And I am so glad I joined this session this morning because now I know how to do it quickly and easily. So thank you very much. And I think it's going to be, like other people have said, it's just going and playing with it. And then once you actually do it, that'll probably be, because I'm not particularly tech savvy. So you've made it look really easy. So when I actually come to do it, it'll probably be help.
Yeah, I mean, just come back to me. I mean, for an old un, I am actually pretty tech savvy. I love all this sort of stuff. Absolutely love it. I find it absolutely fascinating that I can do this. Or that anyone can do this.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to give this a go today.
There's going to be hundreds of Kelly Williams avatars all over the country.
How did you find out about it, Roger?
I can't remember, to be honest with you. Probably something on Instagram. Probably saw it on Instagram, and you know, went down the rabbit hole, as it were. Yeah. probably saw it on Instagram, and then started researching it. You know, create AI avatar of myself. Create AI,
very good.
Create AI avatar of my voice, and the two that kept coming up that people were recommending was HeyGen and 11 Labs. So you can do the voice in HeyGen, but to me, it just didn't sound like me.
A quick question, while it's up on your screen, obviously it's got, to the right hand side, you've got voice, Roger 1, and underneath that it says model 11 Turbo V2. Is that, what's that? What's the model?
Yeah, there's different models. So I've got, these are the three that I did. And, you know,
right.
so Roger, the one I settled on was British, not posh, talking dramatically. All right. And then it recommends which version is better. So it's got different versions. So you've got the multilingual, blah, 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 and that one. And it recommended this one.
Okay, thank you. I think we should all have a game, I guess, the avatar later. I think we should do some videos and see if we can guess what one's the real deal.
All right. That's it, really. Unless anyone else has got any questions, and we could probably talk about this for hours. Anyone got any other questions?
No, that was really useful, Roger. Thank you very much.
That's all right. My pleasure. And you know, you've got the video, you've got the recording, so it's obviously be on there. All right. Shall I go?
Yeah, thank you, Roger. Thank you so much.
Cheers then. I don't know how to get out of this.
I'm just gonna end it. So stop it. Thank you.